What is up? How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Bending Ballistics Show. Today, what we're going to talk about is bulk carrier groups. And we're going to talk about, does a bulk carrier group that has seen nothing but steel case ammo have a difference in wear on a bulk carrier group that has done nothing but see brass ammunition? So we have two different bulk carrier groups. This is out of my original 3-gun rifle that has had basically exclusively steel case ammo. This is out of my 2025 3-gun rifle, which is a brand new bulk carrier group from Anderson Manufacturing. It is their low profile series, or low mass series bulk carrier group. And this is just a plain Jane mil-spec AR-15 bulk carrier group. So, tools that we're going to need for this are going to be pliers, calipers, and I have a small Allen key here to help me get this pin out right here. And also gloves. Both of these bulk carrier groups are dirty. And so I'm going to put on gloves because I don't necessarily want my hands covered in lead fouling, more or less. And what has prompted this video is in my comment sections just not too long ago we were talking about, does steel case destroy a bulk carrier group? So we are going to start with the original bulk carrier group, just plain Jane mil-spec bulk carrier group. This thing was made during the Obama era, and what we're going to check is the extractor and firing pin for wear. Now, I have had this bulk carrier apart multiple times, so it does come apart pretty easy. So whenever we take it apart, I keep a small Allen key to help pop out this pin here, but we want to twist our, drop out our firing pin. We want to twist this right here, full 90 degrees, and it's going to slide right out. It's kind of hard to do with gloves on, just straight transparency, because you can't get your fingernails underneath there. And then our bolt face will physically come right out. And right here, I don't know how well you can see this, right here there's a small pin, and your firing pin will take your firing pin or small punch, whatever have you, push down on the backside, and that roll pin will come right out. I use pliers, especially while I'm wearing gloves. Okay, so we have this out. Be careful sometimes on this little spring right here. This little spring, focus. On this spring right here, sometimes you will have a small rubber washer that sits right down here in the bottom. Not all bulk carrier groups will have that, but some will. So first things first that we're going to measure is diameter of our firing pin. We're going to check all through here, and we're going to check right here at our point. So 0.102 at the top of the cam. It is 0.77, and on the very tip is 0.59. All that still measures good. Okay, now we're down here on the extractor. There's a groove right here that we're going to check, and then we're going to check all on the sides here. So, right here on the sides, are going to measure 0.250 That measures 0.082. And this side measures 0.084, so it's 200 thousandths in difference. Okay, and now we're going to measure the depth right here. Sorry, camera does not want to focus. We're going to measure the depth right here. In order to do that, we're going to set our calipers down like this, right here in this groove. And we're going to come down, and it's measuring 0.0515. So all that seems to be in spec. So now let's put back together our bolt carrier group. Like I said, this is kind of difficult to do with gloves on. However, it is not impossible. Well, get our pin. Pin just slides right in there. You can literally do it with just your fingers. We're going to put this back in our bolt face, or a bolt face in our bolt carrier group. We're going to line that up right there. Put our cam in there. Put our firing pin in there. Should come right out, protrude right out. And then right here, put our key in there and push that forward. Okay, so that is going to be the old bolt carrier group. This has probably 25,000 rounds on it, and about 80% of it is all steel case ammo. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to put on the screen all the numbers, and then we're going to start on the other one. Okay, now that we have the original numbers on the screen from the previous one, we're going to take this one apart just how we did the other one. We're going to slide our Allen key in there, bring that up, and can take that out with just our fingers. We're going to rotate our bolt face down, knock out a firing pin. You can literally just do it by smacking the top of your table. I do recommend, like me, I don't necessarily want a bunch of carbon on this mat because I use it for filming every day. We're going to pull this out. Now while we have this out, we want to check our gas keys. Make sure they're spaced properly. They should not, the 3 separate holes should be spaced all the way around the bolt carrier group. And they look fine. No issues there. We can take our firing pin, push down on the back here, and push that pin right out. Now I do use pliers to get this out. Just take this out. See, this one has that rubber gasket on it, so we want to make sure that we keep that on there. That's how this bolt carrier is designed to operate, is with that rubber gasket. So we're going to go through our same checks that we went to before. The calipers are zeroed out. We're going to check the sides. .245. The slot right here. Let's check that. .046. .089. .089. Let's check our firing pin here. We're going to check it in 3 spots again. We're going to check it down here at the base. We're going to check it right here on this cam. And you'll feel right here at the bottom where the cam steps down again. .102. .102. And .059. So, let's put our bolt carrier group back together. While we have it apart, let's check our bolt face, make sure there's no crazy wear on there. Let's make sure our gas keys are spaced. This one is not spaced properly. Let's get those spaced. Alright, so when we put it back together, we want to set it down in here. Line up our holes where we can see straight through the bolt face there. Drop our pin in. Got that in there. Sometimes with the new bolt carrier group, things are going to be a little tight. Do a quick function check there. Drop our firing pin back in. Drop our retention pin in there. And there you have it. I'm going to fight with this off screen. But there you have it. There's the difference in shooting steel case and a brand new bolt carrier group. And like I said, this steel case bolt carrier group has had strictly steel case put in it and probably about 20-ish thousand rounds. And you can see what type of wear are on there. And I'm going to put those back on here on the screen at the end. And we can compare and contrast. But I appreciate each and every single one of you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what I did wrong, because YouTube is full of internet experts. And I would love to hear from each and every single one of you what I did wrong. And why shooting steel case is bad. But there you have it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.